The new mini Nintendo.
The new mini Nintendo.
It's coming out. I don't know when. Look that up.
Let me get the official list and everything.
Yeah,
but tell me what you think about it.
There's so many things going through my mind. Okay, so the biggest thing, this is not something new, man. Okay, ColecoVision, they came out with a mini. And Television, they came out with a mini. Atari, they came out with a mini. No one bought that shit, man. I mean, there were some people that were buying it, but for the most part, no one really give a shit about those minis. But now that Nintendo comes up with one,
this is interesting. This is interesting.
Like, it's all over the damn place. Like
the little Sega one looked cool.
And that's another one that came out with
That's the one
Sega.
that most resembles this, in my opinion.
Right, exactly.
I know the Coleco, I know the Atari ones, but the Sega one's close to this, but this is going to be, again, something that people are going to take note from, take notice of.
It's weird because it's like no one paid attention to one. Oh, fuck mini, this, mini that, mini sucks, blah, blah, blah. Built in, who would think, right? And then Nintendo comes out with one. Oh, everyone goes ape shit. They can't even open the door. So it's all pre-built into the system. There's you can't add any ROMs. You know what that's going to lead to?
They're going to hack.
Oh, of course, they're going to hack it.
And I love that.
But I
can't wait. They're going to Raspberry Pi it. They're going to do open source. I don't know. They're going to do whatever they do.
So for those that aren't technically inclined, who can't do all that kind of modding.
Yeah, you get.
In my opinion, I think, honestly, they're going to milk this for what it's worth. They're going to put in... There's 730 games, right? 600?
No.
How many licensed Nintendo games are there?
Well, do you think they're going to put out more?
I think they're going to put out more. They got tons of classics.
Confusing.
No, because they came out...
They may put out one more, and it may be the top loader. It may look like the top loader.
No.
Or it may be the Super Nintendo.
No. I'm saying in Nintendo games wise.
Yeah, but why would they?
The little mini NES is going to come with 30 built-in really good games.
But
what if they want to sell 30 more other good games? Are they going to sell a different instead of selling something that attaches to this mini one? Are you going to have to buy another mini one with 30 games preloaded onto that?
Well, what they should have done from the beginning is made the little cartridge open and have little SD slots in there.
They did that.
I don't know.
They did.
But then again, it's just everybody keeps saying this is just going to create a Wii U or a Wii.
Well, that's why they did it with the slot closed, because they didn't want people to add ROMs to them.
Right.
And that's why I think in my mind why they want to add more, sell off more games, because what if in those 30 games you only like maybe 4 or 5 of them? But then they come out with another one where they have like 4 or 6 more that you like. So are you going to get that one,
Yeah.
So that's why they closed that lid, I think, to not add ROMs in case they want to sell more.
Confusing to the market for them to put out another one unless it looked different. Anyway, instead of speculating on that, unless you want to speculate on that a little bit more, let's talk about its features, what it's going down with. It
has HDMI.
The price. Boom, it's got HDMI.
I love that.
It quote unquote crams 30 of the company's most beloved games into a miniature version of the 80s game system. It fits in the palm of your hand. It has HDMI. Let me see.
What I'm super excited about is that if Nintendo made this product and it has HDMI coming out of it, that means that when you play your Nintendo game, it will be accurate. Meaning,
I'm hoping there's no delay.
That's
I'm hoping
it's
1-to-1.
That frame
or as close
drop,
as possible.
Right, because when you
that's
switch
the problem.
Have you played it?
Oh,
I've played Nintendo onto your LCD TV?
The standard is Mario, and I play it across all sorts of emulators, not emulators, the Wii, Wii U, Super Nintendo.
It just don't feel right.
I play it across all the different 3DS, and there's certain ones that feel like too much of a delay.
Yeah.
Or they've redone the graphics in such a way that the frame rate drops or something happens, but you got to nail Mario like 1-to-1.
Yeah.
And of course they've got, and we'll get to this, they've got the Marios on here, or a Mario.
They have to have Mario on there, yeah.
No, I'm going to drop the list here.
No way they're not going to have a Mario in that system, man.
So let's get to the list. That's the most important thing. That's what everyone wants to know.
What have they got on there?
You're not coming to us for news, but we're going to talk about our thoughts on each of these. So Balloon Fight, that was...
I love that game.
I didn't play that as a kid.
What?
But I like it now. I play it. I've played it. I have it. It's a cool game.
It's an awesome game.
That's kind of like Joust, right?
No, it's
Wait, what?
a Balloon. Did you say Balloon Kid?
Balloon Fight.
Oh, Balloon Fight. Yes, that's
like
kind of like
Joust.
Joust,
Yeah.
but with balloons.
Sure.
Yeah, and
it's a cool game.
And it's the physics are really messed up because when you bounce into something, it throws you across the screen. Remember?
And it's a black box game.
Yes.
So it's a classic.
Yes.
All right.
That's the one John Riggs made Shigeru Miyamoto into. Remember? You know John Riggs, Metal Jesus' friend. He sometimes does collaborations with him.
Yeah, no, I know who he is, but I don't know what
and
referencing.
he does hacks on games.
Okay, cool.
He even made a hack for my game.
That's cool. That's cool.
He made a hack for my game, but for Balloon Fight, he switched out the character. This is when Miyamoto, or not Miyamoto, I'm sorry, the CEO of Nintendo. What was his name? The one that died recently, the one with the glasses.
Oh, yeah, I know, but I can't
remember his name. The president
I'm
of
blanking right now.
The president of Nintendo in Japan, when he died, in honor of his death, John Riggs made that Balloon Fight hack with him in it as a character, and it was
Satoru Iwata.
there you go. He made him into
Satoru.
an 8-bit character, and he put him in there, and it was the coolest shit ever, man. I was like, oh, this game is awesome.
Sweet. So
Yeah,
they've got
Balloon Fight's awesome.
They've got Bubble Bobble, which I love.
Ooh,
I
cool.
love Bubble
I
Bobble.
love
A lot of
Bubble.
people say, "Oh, it sucks." or
No,
whatever.
that's a really,
I like.
it's
Bubble
a
Bobble.
cool 2-player game.
It's great. Castlevania
Oh, hit the money right up. I'm getting it just for that. That's for sure.
and Castlevania 2: Simon's Quest.
Oh, I don't really care about that one.
I mean, I did not grow up playing Castlevania, but I already have those on carts. That doesn't matter though. I have all these
right.
on carts, but I'm just saying this is cool. Donkey Kong,
Okay.
nice.
Cool.
Donkey Kong Jr. Okay.
Nice.
Double Dragon 2: The Revenge. Hey, you got to get one Double Dragon.
I'd
on
rather
there.
have the first one. Double Dragon 2 is kind of
Really?
hard.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dr. Mario, great.
Cool.
Now, I know someone else said because Tetris isn't on here, that's kind of the replacement. I love Dr. Mario. I wish they could have gotten Tetris, but
Tetris
Dr.
would've been
Mario
cool.
is good. Excite Bike,
Sight Bite.
Gotta have
Another
that.
black box.
Final Fantasy. I mean, this is
Oh,
the
wow.
the 40-hour Final Fantasy. I played it.
I
This
played it too. It's
tough.
awesome.
It's tough, but it's good. I'm glad that's on there.
Holy cow.
Yep, that's cool. Galaga.
Galaga's
Gotta
cool.
have Galaga.
Yeah, it's a cool arcade port.
And Gradius. There you go.
Okay,
Gradius.
nice.
Ghosts and Goblins.
Oh, they
mean,
put that one in
It's
there?
got to be there because it's such an arcade classic.
That's a hard
But
game,
it's
man.
Absolutely. Ice Climbers.
Okay, 2-player game.
Interesting. Black Box. Kid Icarus.
Oh, another black. No, that's not a black box.
No, I think it was like a silver box. Or
Yeah, it
something.
was a gray box, but that's another really hard game. Man, these games are expensive to buy.
Yeah, some of them
These are really expensive, so you're getting all this for $60.
One of these is real expensive coming up here. Not this one. Kirby's Adventure.
Okay, I love that game.
Mega Man 2.
Ooh,
That's like
that's
a
the
$50.
best one.
It's like a $50 game.
Yeah, that's
or
the
more.
Good, that's a good one.
Okay.
That's a really. I'm
That's
glad
sweet.
they added that
Yeah.
one.
And of
That's a
course,
good one.
Metroid.
Metroid's.
I mean, these are big.
These are big hitters. I think this system alone, with those 30 games, it's gonna do good. It's
Yeah,
gonna do
I think
really
so.
good. What else?
They're going to do really well. Mario Bros.
Okay, the original Mario Bros. Okay,
Now
cool.
that means that's the arcade one.
The original one?
That's Mario
That's the one with
Bros.
the two pipes on top?
Exactly. That's
Oh,
Mario Bros.
they
Now
killed
wait,
it.
wait. They've got the next three: Super Mario Bros.,
'Cause
Super
that
Mario
one
Bros.
is-
2, and Super Mario Bros. 3.
Okay,
They're all
boom.
on there.
They're cool.
They're all on
Okay,
there.
cool. They
So it
covered
saves it.
everything.
Yeah, exactly. Ninja Gaiden.
Ooh,
Gaiden, whatever. Yeah, good one.
Sweet.
Now, too bad they couldn't do 2 and 3 on here as well. Just finish it off. But
Well,
one is the classic.
Dude, 2 and 3 are hella expensive. If you have the whole trilogy, Ninja
Right.
Gaiden 1, 2, and 3, you're looking at hundreds of dollars, man.
No, you're not. Not
2 and 3 are really hard to
No,
find.
I have all 3. I thought I didn't. Oh, maybe the market's moved.
Yeah, maybe it
I haven't
moved up.
checked.
But I know
Okay.
if you have all 3, if you sell 3, you're looking at some good chunk of change. So you only can pick
My
3.
friend just sold
30.
it. My friend. This is another. I'll bring this up later. Okay, so Pac-Man.
Eh.
I wonder if it's what version it is. Punch Out featuring Mr. Dream.
Oh, it's just as good. The only
Yeah.
difference is
You
Mike
got to,
Tyson.
yeah.
And 9 times
They
out
had
of 10,
to.
you're not even going to make it there unless you use the damn code.
They have save points, I think.
Now?
Yeah. They've got some kind of save points in
wow.
it. Yeah, so
Dude,
you can just
they
save
thought
it.
of everything now,
Yep, yep.
man.
That's what I didn't read it right here, but that's what I've heard. Star Tropics.
That's a good game. That's a
That's
good
cool.
little not side scroller, like a
Yeah, it's cool.
I've seen it. It's pretty good.
Super C.
I don't know. That's like a Contra game, right? Super C?
Yes.
Yeah. That's like a
yes.
$40-$45 game.
Huh. Tecmo Bowl.
Tecmo Bowl, you can't do it. That's the first sports one in there, right? I think that's the first
Excite Bike's like a sport.
No,
I
that's
guess. Not really.
That's not really a sport.
Yeah, it's the first sport one in here, man.
That's cool. And if you're gonna have
Boxing,
one,
but that's not a.
if you're gonna have one, I'm
Considered
glad
it.
it's Super Tecmo Bowl. That's
Yeah.
everyone's favorite.
And then, of course, what do you think the last two would be? They're both together.
1 and 2.
They're a big series. They started here, and they're coming out with a new game this year, or maybe it's next year. I can't remember. It's Zelda.
They got both Zeldas.
Both Zeldas are on this
1 and
console.
2?
Legend of Zelda and Zelda 2: The Adventure of Link. So
Wow.
here are the 5 or here are the like 6
Those
or 7
heavy
big hitters. Mega Man.
Hell yeah.
All the Super Mario Bros. Zeldas. You got your Pac-Man, you got your Punch Out.
Contras.
You got your Gradius, you got your Mario, you got your
Super
Donkey
C.
Kong, your Castlevania. You're hitting the right names.
Yep.
You're putting the right triggers.
Contra
there.
would have been a cool one to have in there.
Oh, that would have been good. Oh,
They
that
need
would have
to-
been really
They
good.
need to swap out Super C for Contra.
And what else could they have put on there?
Oh, dude, there's tons, man. You're talking the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. They didn't even put any of those in there. They had a ton of TMNT. They had the
God,
arcade.
number 3 would have been great.
TMNT arcade. You had the original one.
2 or 3 would have been good. Tetris, of course, like we said, that would have been
That would
fantastic.
have been sweet, man. You could have put in the like a Rad Racer. That would have been a cool
Okay.
racing
Yeah,
game, you know.
yeah.
Oh, RC Pro Am.
Oh, that's
That
a
would
good
have
one.
been really cool. I love that little game.
Yeah, there's some neat ones they could have put in, man. Well, hey, this is cool. $60.
Yeah, no, you can't beat
For
it.
US.
And they're using the original controller, just
Yeah, it says
different
here-
ports.
It
Different
says here
ports.
you can connect a Wii Classic controller or Classic Controller Pro for player number 2. It's the same one you'll find on the bottom of the Nintendo Wii remote.
Yeah, it's the same plug. But why would you use a Wii remote when you got when they comes with a Nintendo remote, man? Why would you do that? It's so much easier using the Nintendo remote.
So I'm hoping that the controllers feel the same.
It is. Everything's the same.
Well, I hope they feel
No,
the same.
well,
I know they say it's the same.
I saw IGN talking about it, and they had one in their hands, and they put the controller next to the system, and it's almost as big as the system itself. The controller is normal size, and the system's like this big. It's a little tiny little thing.
And dude, I love the commercial.
Oh, it's so good.
Nailed it. They nailed it. Their marketing
good.
team, real smart. Whoever's over there, shout out to their marketing team.
Do you
Good for
remember
them.
when we talked a couple months ago about Nintendo doing a huge microchip purchase? Well, that's what this was, I think.
Oh, there you go.
Remember we thought they were going to make cartridges and stuff for their new NX system and shit? I think it was this shit right here, man. This is what they were making that shit for, which is way better, I think. It's just so cool, dude. I can't wait to get one. I'm getting one.
I'm excited to buy this for White Elephant kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. Like the Christmas stuff where you do Secret Santa.
Right.
Or buying it just for some friends for for
It's
Christmas
cheap
or
enough.
for their birthday.
$60?
You know, because I have friends who are gamers, they're into it, but they don't want to have the old system. They don't want
Right.
to clean it. They don't want to have the carts.
No.
Plus, it's too expensive for them.
And who has a damn TV that takes RCAs? Every TV I know only takes HDMI now, man. So for it to be compatible to an HDMI TV,
Really,
oh my
there's
God.
a lot of TVs that still take that.
I don't own one.
Well, mine do. Okay, so, but the what a good concept. Good job, Nintendo. Please print enough. Please
Yes.
make enough.
If you make more, I'll still buy it.
I'll buy like
I'll buy.
2 or 3.
I'll buy.
I'll buy one for a friend. I'll buy one for myself, and I'll buy one for a Secret Santa.
And if they come out with more game ones, like another system with more 30 games on it, I'll probably buy that one too.
Dude, I can't wait for the Super Nintendo one.
Oh my God! Don't
And
shut up.
That's
Yes.
the one that would be the most awesome. Let's speculate on it
Yes.
for just 2 seconds. Secret of Mana, Legend of Zelda,
Super Mario
Super
World,
Mario World, Super Mario's Legend of the Seven
Super
Stars,
Metroid.
Super Metroid.
Oh, you can't even go wrong with Super Mario RPG.
Yes, that's what. Yeah, I just said that.
Donkey Kong
The Final
Country.
Fantasies,
Final Fantasy.
all 3 Donkey Kong
All
countries,
three Donkey Kong.
countries.
2 Diddy Kong.
Contra Alien Wars 3.
Oh, jeez. Castlevania 4, Super Castlevania 4.
Ooh, nice. The Turtles Fighters game. No, the Tournament Fighters.
Turtles in Time.
And Turtles in Time.
Turtles in
both,
Time.
Both. Give me both those.
Bro.
Wait, we're on fire.
We're
Hold on,
getting
we're on fire.
We're getting
Breath of Fire.
Breath of Fire.
Take those.
Boom.
Ogre Battle.
Lufia.
Give me some of the RPGs. Give me some
Lufia.
of the Lufia. Wait, but we have to back off. Hold on. Nintendo doesn't own half of these. So whatever they own is different.
You're right.
They're going to put another... No, I don't want
Konami gets in the mix.
We'll see. Okay, but that was fun. That was awesome.
Super Street Fighter.
We could keep going.
Mortal Kombat 2.
Oh my God.
Earthbound.
That's ridiculous.
Dude, you can't even mess with this shit.
Super Nintendo's such a hot system.
Woo. That got me excited to think that you can have that all in one box.
On a little 30-pack.
You know what's funny is I own some of those. Half of those
I own half those too, but they're still fun to
hearing
think
about
about
them in a little box,
yeah,
that gets my shit going.
Yeah,
and what's
that would be
after
fun.
that?
Well, I was gonna
N64 box,
but I don't. That doesn't.
That was past my era.
No, I mean It was still in my era. I still played a ton of it. I grew up playing it, but it's not. It doesn't hit me like the NES or the SNES does right now.
That would be so cool if they came up with half those titles.
But then you got to have the weird controller again, and you can't get away from it. That's why I like the previous two.
Yeah. But maybe they'll do that plug where they do the same. You can use a Super Nintendo controller.
Pocky and Rocky.
That's like a $200 game.
Yeah, now it is. It's insane.
Yeah, that was exciting.
That would be fun.
Damn.
But I mean, those are all good games. I don't care if they're red. Those are good games.
They'll throw in a Madden in there somewhere, 94,
they'll throw
95.
Tecmo in again, or Madden, or
the NBA Live 96.
Ooh, NBA Jam.
A lot of budget. Ooh.
NBA Jam. NHL 95. That was always hailed as one of the better ones. Wait, maybe it was. I thought it was NHL 95.
But you know that to contest with these Nintendo ones, Sega's going to come out with another one with 8.
They already did
how many?
They already did their Sega.
Do you know how many this one has?
120.
80.
Ooh, nice.
80 games. That's a lot.
That's pretty good.
So they're gonna do this one to combat the Nintendo.
Yeah.
So Nintendo's coming out with 30. Sega's like, we got 80. You know why? Because Sega has 10 times more in their library, in the Genesis library, than to fucking Super Nintendo.
Bomberman.
Bomberman's another.
That would be a great 4-player.
That'd be awesome.
See, but then you got to do the 4 ports.
I saw that. There are only 2 ports.
Yep, only 2.
I saw that.
So they chose 2-player games. It's smart.
Well, there's only one 4-player game for Nintendo, and I believe that's Bomberman. And you needed that.
No, there's more. There's more. There's like 5 or 6. Yes, I promise. Because I remember looking it up, and it's less than like 10. But so there's some obscure ones.
That weird plug thing in where that you plug into the top. Remember?
Right. Well, no, that's the satellite. I think.
No.
Oh no! I know what you're talking about. The NES. Extender. Whatever. Yeah. The four. Whatever.
But that's for the multiplayer game.
The 4-tap. I have.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've never seen one. I've never seen one in my hands. I've seen it on pictures.
No, we used to hook it up and play. Games. I think one of the car games is 4-player or something. I don't know. Okay, so are we done with that? You want to say anything else on that one?
That one, we're good.
That was fun, man. That's a good little system.
Can't wait.
Can't wait to endorse that. And good job, Nintendo, knowing what their audience wants.